Kids who actually chose Bulbasaur, how'd you turn out? I'm 29 and I still live in the bushes in my parents' yard. I call it Pokémon Easy Mode, destroy first few gyms, tank through some middle gyms, and destroy the last gym. Easily catch Pokémon with Sleep Powder, and Solar Beam your problems away. Good against enough of the Elite Four to let your team take a break. Sleep Powder is also good through whole game, gives you a break to charge Solar Beam or heal. The main disadvantage is lack of a good home to use. With Squirtle, my first playthrough, Surf is amazing. Charmander gets Fly by the end, which is useful though not amazing. Bulba gets cut. EU. Turned out to kick Brock and Misty's **** in their own gyms. Peached. Bulbasaur is still hands down my favorite starter all these generations later. I think it was my inner troll that loved the Leech Seed, toxic stacking error in Gen 1. Turned out into a weird biologist and math nerd, seems appropriate. Edit, thanks for the reward and the egregious number of upvotes. I'm very confused by all of this. You learn long-term payout with a Bulbasaur. Plus Venusaur lets you smoke Giovanni. Enjoying life while you'll never get back all that time spent grinding just to beat Brock and Misty's Starmie. I am an inveterate environmentalist, a civil officer from Spain, and I like to play Dungeons and Dragons on ROL20 because of COVID. And #X200B, regarding Bulbasaur, I have a little stuffed animal that sleeps with us every night. His name is Conkifru. A competitive singles player. Joke's on you, Venusaur is the second if not the best starter Evo from the trio. My house has been taken over by a variety of plants. At first it was just for aesthetics, but after a few months I was able to communicate with them through sheer willpower. I can't sleep at night as they scream at me, and the nightmares are never-ending. Wish I picked Squirtle now. Bulbasaur is pretty cool. He gives you an edge in the first two gyms, Brock and Misty. Addicted to marijuana, living on the streets selling my body for drugs. You don't want to know how the Squirtle kids turned out. **************************** destroying with a smashing tactic. Put him in the computer before I got Bill's PC, and in an effort to get him back I accidentally released him. Bulbasaur was the best starter for that game, change my mind. Life was good until Sword and Shield. I trusted my decision making and figured, if you go with your gut, you'll at least have fun and feel appreciative that you did it. Then Game Freak told me that if you pick any Pokémon in any game, other than Charizard, you were wrong. I'm sad today. Rolled Brock, Misty, Surge, and Giovanni, evolved into final form by level 32, got Razor Leaf and Solar Beam, fell in love with them, animations and effects, by LEVL82, was an absolute unit of a tank. Had some trouble with Lorelei, Agatha, and Blues Alakazam and Pidgeot, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Would do it all over again. Bulba for life. Director of Operations for a Humane Society. We care about the ignored. Bulbasaur Master Race. I chose Bulbasaur and I turned out pretty chill. I feel like the Bulbasaur starters are Hufflepuffs. I eat garlic. Kids who actually chose Squirtle or Charmander, how often do you post on Reddit to check how far behind in life you are compared to us who picked Bulbasaur, sparking a trend of winning for the rest of our life? I only learned long after I played Pokémon that the three starters were actually effectively difficulty settings. The first two gyms are Rock and Water. Grass beats both, Water beats Rock, and is neutral to water. Fire is weak to both. To answer your question, I turned out to be a horrible person. Bulbasaur is the best pick for Gen 1 in both early game and late game. 1. Bulbasaur is super effective versus the first and second gym, plus third gym isn't effective versus Bulbasaur 2. Bulbasaur learns Sleep Powder, which is the best practical sleep move, and sleep is an overpowered mechanic in Gen 1-3. Bulbasaur learns Razor Leaf, which has increased critical hit chance, which was bugged in Gen 1. It basically always crits, making it the best grass move attack and one of the best attacks in general. He's cute. Turned out very ********. Went on to choose Trico. Best grass starter. Bulbasaur, Super Ego Pragmatist Squirtle, Ego Idealist Charmander, ID Death Drive YOLO. I turned out to be the very best. Like no one ever was. I'm a registered nurse with a few too many indoor plants. Simple, use the seed plus poison the enemy plus spikes equals 4 round kills if against the right type with healing, if not, this combo actually deals some good damage and can be combined with tackle or any basic move. LVL 12 me x LVL 16, I won using this combo. Overall I think Bulbasaur is underrated probably because of its look and not the prettiest nor coolest looking evolutions, but it's good for combos and constant damage. Bulbasaur is superior to every other Gen 1 starter. Man choosing Bulbasaur was a ****** when you got to Erica. Only fire type by then you could get was Flareon, who didn't even learn anything fire related until like 46. *****. Apparently there were fire types on Route 7. This was pre-internet people, we all didn't know this sad face. NGL I'm struggling. Fine. I now grow cannabis for a living. Better than the people that chose Squirtle, I'll tell you that. Oh, you mean the best starter out of the original 151? Turned out great, as I steamrolled a majority of the trainers because they were weak to my Pokémon. Don't sleep on Bulbasaur, he stomps trainers hard. Every starter in Gen 1 was basically a perfect design. They were all rad as ********. Won't lie, not doing so well. Continued choosing grass starters ever since. And on my copy of Pokémon Sword, I've got 5 boxes of competitively bred, raised Mons. Rillaboom is awesome, I'm the most serious of my group of friends which all either chose Charmander or Squirtle. Bulbasaur bros unite. I named it Garlic and now overuse garlic in all my cooking. And #X200B, asterisk, coincidence, asterisk. And #X200B, asterisk asterisk I think not, asterisk asterisk. Married, living an amazing life with my husband and 3 small children. Bulbasaur will forever be my favorite starter. It's just so darn cute but also insanely strong. I never struggled through the games. Anyone who picked Charmander is 100% a shift manager at Wendy's these days. Sleep powder, poison powder, leech seed baby. Perfectly fine. Steady job. Master's degree. Wife, 401k. No complaints. Bulbasaur was statistically the best Gen 1 starter, so I wonder how all you idiots turned out. So far not too good. We're number 001. Freaking loved my Bulbasaur, are you kidding? Vine Whip was the proudest day of my life. Bulbasaur was a beast. He's easy mode if you don't want to have to grind through Brock and Misty's gyms, plus he later annihilates Giovanni. He gets access to Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, and Poison Powder by leveling up. Razorleaf is powerful enough to use the entire game, and if you want, you can teach him Hyper Beam, which was OP in Gen 1. Basically, all Charizard has is looks. Sorted into Hufflepuff, married a Canadian. Bulbasaur used Razor Leaf, it's super effective. At least the first 2 gyms before I caught some other Pokémon.